live from the motherfucking jungle. Welcome to another episode of the Lionheart Podcast. And we
Keeping
will
it
be,
PG.
hell no, TV 14, live from the jungle. We're gonna talk about NXT. We just saw NXT. This is two podcasts for you guys today. We just did SmackDown. Now we're doing NXT. Just two for one. Yep, two for one. So this show was pretty good. I enjoyed NXT.
Can I get a Mick pick too? Ba-da-da-da-da.
The hell?
My bad. And when you said 2 for 1, I thought about the McDonald's McPick 2. By the way, you
Oh
guys should go
wow.
check that out. And also make sure you go get that WWE Network 9.99 on the network. Check that out.
Nigga,
But it's on.
nigga, I know you're not promoting the network on the podcast. Come on now.
You know, it's payment. It's on. It's payment.
Payment, nigga.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about
Stephanie said she would show me her tit. No, I'm joking.
Shit, I wish she was. End this podcast. All right, anyway, let's get into the show. Let's see. The show started off with Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy discussing their relationship as a team, and what's his name? Okay,
Shinsuke.
Wesley said he will face Shinsuke Nakamura, and Buddy Murphy says he will face Kota Ibushi. Now that main event was, oh my gosh, Kota Ibushi, that man got a moveset. But we're gonna get into that later. I'm gonna give the first match to Dragon Shinsuke Nakamura versus Wesley Blake. Wesley
This match
Snipes.
was a good when Shinsuke came out, man, that man they cheered that man.
Oh yeah, he's a
I
fan favorite,
yeah, that man he
legendary too.
came out. I was like, dang, like I haven't heard a cheer like that since Roman was actually good. But I mean, gosh, yeah. So I was like, dang, that was loud. I had to turn my headset. They kind of scared me. I was like, dang, I literally had to turn my headset down. But pretty much he came out. Then they showed the little promo like Ason said with Wesley and what's his name? Uh,
Wesley Blake. You know
yeah,
Blake and Murphy. Yeah, that's
yeah,
Blake. Wesley
yeah,
Blake.
Blake. Yeah. But yeah, what's the other guy's name? What's the other guy's full name?
Charlie Murphy. I'm just kidding. Buddy Murphy.
Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. It pretty much showed the like what happened between those two, and then they got in the ring, and then Wesley came out with a whole new entrance and
Hell
everything. That
yeah.
man came out. I guess that was his type of refreshment. I don't know
His,
what
his,
that was.
his solo side. His solo Wesley.
That man came out with a Western type theme and everything. I was like, wow.
I know Buddy's from the UK, I believe. I could tell by his accent. I never really heard Wesley talk too much. When I heard Wesley talk backstage, I was like, okay, he's from America, and they said he's from San Antonio, Texas. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool. But I mean yeah. So this match actually went really well. Of course, Shinsuke being the fan favorite. This man, he dominated the beginning, and then at one point Wesley he got like a little offense in, but then Shinsuke he was just like, oh, I ain't taking that, and yeah, Shinsuke was able to pick up that win, carrying on that dub, continuing the winning streak, from the win he took from Finn Balor.
Yep.
What's the name of that move that running that
Oh yeah,
Kiki
yeah.
did?
Ken Sasha. That's the yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
shot, shot, yeah, yeah.
He need the shit out of him. Every person he's hitting that move on, they set it like a boss. I want to see Shin. Okay, well I could watch this online because I know Shinsuke and AJ had a match, but I didn't see it yet. But I would love to see Shinsuke hit that finish on AJ. He would sell that move like a boss, man.
Yep.
But yeah, Shinsuke won that match. He got that victory. It was a back and forth match, but Shinsuke pretty much did his typical traits or whatever. He'll rub his head on your stomach and all, and he might freak his opponent like oh man, he was pretty much being entertaining throughout this
Oh
match.
man. Also, make sure you buy the Drake's Views album. But yeah, continue.
Putting in them damn plugs. Hell no. But after that match, when Regal came out and he was congratulating Nakamura on his victory, and he said that he was hoping Samoa Joe would have made this announcement, and then he announced, and then afterwards he was like, well, since Joe's not announcing it yet, I'm going to announce it. The main event for NXT Takeover in Brooklyn will be Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT Championship, and that match is going to be good. I can't wait to see that.
I
I
hope
can I cannot wait to see that match.
I can't wait. I hope that I kind of hope that Samoa Joe loses so he can go ahead and come to the main roster. But
Too. Besides Dean Ambrose and Ziggler match and Finn Balor and freaking Seth Rollins, I'm really anticipated for this match. Samoa Joe and Shinsuke. I think this is really gonna be a good ass match. But
It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be
no,
entertaining.
you're gonna see some entertaining aspects of the match, but it's gonna be some back and forth. Man, that's gonna be probably one of the greatest matches for a while. But the next match was just two divas. It was Billy Kay versus Santana Garrett. Now I'm not sure if Billy Kay has been there for a
Women,
while.
women,
Wait, what?
women,
What?
women.
Women? Wow.
Hey, so come on, man. I know this is still the PG era, man. You know we gotta respect the fact that they're women now.
Anyways, let's see. We had Billy Kay versus Santana
I'm
Garrett,
joking with you.
and man, this match was pretty much pure domination. Billy Kay got that victory. She's from Australia, I believe. She beat her with the big boot. Now, they're pretty much. I think they're looking for new female talents because you got Nia Jax going onto the main roster, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and pretty soon Bailey. But she's probably the next big thing. The next big. She might be a future NXT Women's Champion, possibly Billy Kay. I feel like she might. And it might happen one day because she's very dominant in the ring. She big boot the shit out of Santana, and that was it. And she has this sex appeal. She has like she has this sex appeal to her too. Like she likes to she give you that look and she try to act all good and stuff like like she all that. She don't look that bad now. She look pretty good actually. But let's
Hmm.
see. Moving on, let's see. Bailey was talking to William Regal backstage, and she was pretty much was like, Regal, you've seen my highs and my lows, and she was pretty much saying that she's ready for her next title shot. And she was like she wants to become two-time champ, but she wants a rematch with Asuka because she wants to get that championship back. And Regal said he'll
Really?
check on Asuka, and and if she's okay with it, then they'll have a contract signing probably the week before SummerSlam or the week of SummerSlam. But
Did Bailey ever have that match with Nia Jax? I can't remember.
yeah, she did. You remember the last big event, and Asuka beat Nia Jax. She had kicked her in the face. She ran at her. She ran at her and just boom.
No, I'm talking about Bailey because it weren't Bailey and
Oh, Bailey.
Nia
Oh, yeah,
Jax.
yeah. That was. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. I'm getting her mixed up with Asuka. Yeah, they had that match last week. We didn't review that NXT. We didn't talk about that one. But yeah, Bailey won that. She hit the belly to belly off the turnbuckle. But let's see. Okay, we had Shane Thorne and Nick Miller versus Rob Bryson and Adrian Nels. Now Shane and Nick, like they're a really good tag team. Like they've had matches against Johnny Gorgon, whatever his name was, and his partner.
Gargano.
Yeah, Gargano. They had some really good. They had a really good match. Like I think it's been a month since they had that match, or it might have been before. But I'm really hoping they become champs one day. Like they're a really good tag team. They got a move set now. I like this one move they hit during this match. They hit this. It's like a signature tag team move. It's not a finisher, but it's more like a sig. They hit this moonsault, and wait, one of them hit a moonsault, and the other guy hit like a. It's kind of like a five knuckle shuffle type punch, like a jumping fist, a dropping fist. Pretty good tag team. And the match ended with the Thunder Valley. That's the name of their finisher, and that was it. But I think they're gonna be future NXT Tag Team Champions. Now that American Alpha is gone, you may see these guys rise up there. They might take the spots of American Alpha and become the next opponents. But only time will tell.
Yep.
All right, so now this is
Main
not.
event.
Now this is interesting. Oh no, not the main event yet. Now
Oh,
this is interesting. This is match for No Way Jose versus Steve Cutler. Now, man, we've been seeing the new side of No Way Jose, man. That man said he ain't all about that dancing, man. He about that action too. Now, last week on NXT, he saw Austin Aries. He beat the shit out of that man. That man just he was just striking him, beating the crap out of him. He killed Austin Aries, and then he proved that in this match. He proved that he not all about that dancing. Like at one point during this match, it was a pretty normal match. No Way Jose was being entertaining, doing his same old gestures. He put you in a little grapple hole from behind and try to look like he's humping you, but he's kind of just rolling around and stuff, kind of dancing or whatever. But at one point, Steve Cutler, I think he hit No Way Jose in the face, and No Way Jose got serious. His eyes was getting all big. And Corey Graves, he was on commentary. He said that, see, that's the Jose we saw last week. That's it. That's the fire we saw in Jose last week. And after Jose made that face, he just started going ham. He beat the shit out of Cutler. That man was just punching him, beating the crap out of him. He hit that full Nelson slam. It looked like the Dream Street, by the way, but they never gave the name away yet. But on this website, it says full Nelson slam. But he hit that move, and that was it. That was his finisher. He destroyed Steve
Damn.
Cutler. Then he got on the mic. He mentioned Austin Aries. He was like, "Man, every time I come out here, man, I always have a certain vibe with the crowd. Me and the crowd are always dancing. I was just trying to help you out, but you mistook me. You took advantage of me and mistook my kindness for weakness and all that. That kind of stuff." And and then he pretty much said, next time he was like, next time I see you, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Yep, he legit said, whoop your ass. He said, I'm gonna whoop.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
On
yeah,
NXT.
yep. He said, I'm
Damn.
gonna whoop Austin Aries' ass. He legit said he's gonna whoop his ass.
Wow.
And he said, he said, Austin, you're known as the greatest man who ever lived, but you turned into the biggest coward in NXT. And after that, he said he gonna whoop his ass. Yep. So these two are definitely gonna have a match at NXT Takeover. I won't be surprised if they do fight, and I think that might be a pretty good match.
Mm, that's crazy right there. I didn't see that
You
coming.
know, looking at this new side of No Way Jose, man. This fire side of No Way Jose. It made this little feud a little bit more interesting. So hopefully next week we'll see what's gonna happen between Austin and No Way Jose, if they fight on NXT or something. But and now going into the main event, we had Buddy Murphy versus Kota Ibushi. Now, if y'all know who Kota Ibushi is, he's pretty much a legend in Japan. This man was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He captured numerous championships, and he's also a part of the Cruiserweight Classic. He's also one of my picks to win because that man is good. Now, when I say this man got a move set, and when they say he does one of the hardest strikes ever, they mean that. Like at one point in this match, okay, throughout this match, I'm gonna give Buddy Murphy credit, man. He showed his potential in this match as well. They went back and forth. It was some goddamn NXT title worthy type matches. But at one point Kota was getting his butt kicked, and Buddy Murphy just kept kicking him in his face, and I think he was just putting him back down. And next thing you know, Buddy Murphy he ran back to the rope, and Kota caught his foot. And he looked at him. He just put his foot down. He looked at him face to face. And next thing you know, Kota just started slapping him. He just stole off him. He slap, 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 kick in the stomach, kick, kick, kick. And at one point, he gave him a high right knee, a high right kick to the head, and it was so loud. I mean, it was like that. It was super loud, and the fans was even shocked. Like, damn, like he kicked the crap out of him. And after that, he gave.
Almost like that Dolph Ziggler kick. That
Oh no no
Dolph
no no
Donate
no no
did.
no like no no it was loud. It was way louder than that. It was loud. It was probably the loudest kick I ever heard. That was a loud kick.
Man,
That man kicked his head off, and after that he gave him a German suplex. But Buddy Murphy kicked out. But at the end, Kota Ibushi won. He caught him with the last ride power bomb, and that was it. That was actually a really good match. I don't want to doubt Buddy Murphy. He can wrestle. He got some moves. But
hmm
after this main event, Samoa Joe was backstage with the interviewer. I'm not sure what her name is, and Joe was pretty much like she questioned him about it, and Joe said he felt disrespected that Regal did that. He said he doesn't like how Regal determined Shinsuke as the number one contender without working up to that opportunity. And he said he felt
Man,
disrespected.
that man beat Finn Balor. That man beat
That
Finn
man
Balor.
said that man said he felt a whole lot of disrespect. He said he has to endure all of this bull crap, and then he went out to the ring. He was like, I'm going to deal with this right now. And oh yeah, and before they showed Samoa Joe's promo when he got in the ring, they also announced that Bobby Roode he will be making his debut next week on NXT.
Woo!
Finally he'll be making his debut because I can't wait because that's gonna be awesome seeing about Bobby Roode on NXT. And
The next Triple
you
H.
know what, they smart for doing this because now that all of their top guys is their top faces of NXT like Finn Balor, and I consider Nia Jax a top face as well because she's dominant. Now that they're on the main roster, they're looking for the next big talent, and Bobby Roode, he's on that list. This man has accomplished a lot in the Indies. I know him well. I don't know what he did in other companies, but I just remember seeing him in TNA. That's what he's mainly known for, TNA. And man,
I wonder if that man's still gonna have the Rude bomb.
he
Everything.
yep, that's a pretty big deal right there. Bobby Roode, he ain't no joke, but Anyway, going into this promo, we had Samoa join the ring. Now with Joe, he was pretty much telling Regal that he felt disrespected about how Shinsuke got the opportunity, and he was like, if you wanna, I don't consider him a eligible challenger. If you're gonna find an eligible challenger, we should be backstage in the office, and you should pick an opponent, and I should approve him. Yeah, it's up to me to decide. I should approve whether he should be my opponent for a takeover or not. And William Regal was like, Joe, if you don't like who I picked, you can bring that title to me right now. I could just find a new contender. It could just be Shinsuke versus whoever I pick from backstage. And Joe was like, you know what, I accept. And he was like, I'm not finna play these games with you, man. I ain't finna play these back and forth games with you. This disrespect crap is just ridiculous. That's pretty much what he said. And after that, Joe was like, you made the biggest mistake of your life. And Shinsuke Nakamura came out. He looked at Joe. He gave him that look, and he did this little, you have a gun or whatever, and you snipe at somebody. He gave him that little tunt, like the little sniping tunt, and that was it. Joe was looking all
Basically,
pissed
just
off.
like I'm coming.
Yep, I'm coming
Like
for
I'm
you,
coming
nigga.
for you.
Yep,
We coming for you, nigga.
yep, and that was NXT.
So wait, so out of 5, what's your rating, buddy?
And I give it a 4. I give it a 4.
Same here. Same here. It was a good show.
But make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and
Bada bing! Bada boom! Who are
constipation.
the finest guys in the room? I'm Undertaker at the age of 93, still doing matches. So, hey, son, how you doing?
My name is Mark Calloway. Michelle. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Would you?